Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Forza Horizon 5, joined again by Failgames, for we went on the livery section of the game and we found these. So a little while ago we went on the auction house to see what dreadful and interesting paint schemes we could find on cars, to buy them, compare them and rate them on, well, many things, which Fail will explain in a second. So we thought, why don't we do this just in liveries in general, rather than just limiting ourselves to the auction house. And, well, these are what we found.
A lot of other people. Why is there a Subaru livery on a Bugatti?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yes, actually. I'm rather impressed.
It actually works really well.
Yeah. Before, but with cars bought on the auction house. This time, we went on the entirety of Forza, not just the auction house. Find some of the weirdest and most wonderful liveries we could find. They are going to be rated according to, well, basically, are they the worst slash best car in the worst slash best livery? So, we have 3 criteria. One is inappropriateness. This is the amount of skin shown if humans are on it, or if there are any bannable symbols, or if it's just not quite, if it's a bit off, if you know what I mean. Second criteria is the quality of the paint job. So, for any rough edges, bad mirroring, and stuff like that, it's pretty obvious what we mean by quality. And the third criteria, the most important, Forza communityness. Does it suit the Forza community's desires? Are there anime girls? Are there memes? Are there, well, some sponsors which are on literally every single car on the auction house / livery show? Think that should explain it? Hope you enjoy. Well, these are the first 2 cars, I do believe. We have got we've named them the Disconnectimog. And what have you named your Bugatti?
The Bugubaru.
The Bugubaru?
Yes.
Excellent name. We shall now go away and, well, review these vehicles. We have 8 of these vehicles. The best 2 will go into, well, and then we'll just rank them, basically. I think we should start with the Unimog, or the Disconnectimog, or what have we called it in the end?
Yes.
For inappropriateness, I gave it a 2 because it may be bannable to complain about Forza, but I'm not sure.
I gave it a 0 because it's not got anything offensive to anybody on it, as far as I can tell.
Well, it's offensive
apart from Forza, but who cares?
Yes. Quality, I gave it a 4. Nothing special.
I gave it a 5 because just the time to make that sticker is very irritating. Even though you can type words now, so it's not actually.
Well, it is, because the formatting of words that you type is absolutely atrocious.
Yes, that's true. They have actually kind of moved them. Anyway.
And Forza communityness, I gave it a 2. It's not really, because the Forza community, for some reason, doesn't like criticising its game. In some circles, it would appear, or in my experience. What have you given it?
A 6 for that. I think it's very Forza community.
Really? It's very Forza. It's not very Forza community. On to the Bugubaru. On inappropriateness, I gave it a 2 because it's not very inappropriate, but it is a Subaru on a Bugatti.
That's true. I gave it a 0 because it's not, well.
Quality, I gave it a 7.25 because I think it's good quality.
I gave it a 6 because these sponsor stickers they've used are the brand logos from Forza, and this BBS one's cut in half.
Actually, it's got a BBS logo twice on it. The Bugatti logo's twice on it. Okay, I'm removing I'm going to turn that to a 7.0. And then on Forza communityness, I gave it a 3 because it's got all the stickers that, well, as you say, it's.
Yeah, I gave it a 4 because it's got the stickers that everyone uses, but it's not really Forza themed.
Leaving us with a total of 19 points for the Unimog and 22.25 points for the Bugubaru. Moving on to the second round of cars. It's literally the same as on the Focusivic.
Yes, that's a good point. Is it any different on a Ford Focus?
No, it's not. It's just the Focusivic. except it's this time. It is called the Ford Focusivic.
I
Because it's
see.
traditionally on a Civic. Whereas we have the AmongusAnime, I bet.
Yes, which has been falsely advertised to me.
Why? What do you mean it was falsely advertised to you?
Well, it's only Among Us, it's not the other part of the description.
Well, it's animated, I suppose.
Very sus.
An inappropriate rating of 9.5 from me, of 9 from you. Well, for obvious reasons. A
Yes.
quality level of 7.5, which seems a bit low in retrospect.
I think there was a reason. There was something funny on it.
Oh yeah, I think it was the fact that the sponsorships were like white and stuff, and there was some reason for. I think it's the
Some of them have
sponsors
got like
and
white
some of them
boxes, and the ones on the
Yeah.
back don't fit, although they're probably designed for the wide body.
But that's a fit for all of them. Yeah, okay. 7.5 and 8 is fine. Forza Communityness, I gave it an 8.5 because it's an anime girl wearing not really many clothes.
Yes, which I think's why I gave it a 9.
And I'm convinced somewhere it had good it does have good smile company, which is an immediate plus 2
Where?
points. Next to her hair.
Oh good, yes, I can sort of zoom in that end without. Yes.
Moving on to the AmongusAnime.
Yes.
I gave it a 3 for inappropriateness because it's Among Us and
Yes, that's why I gave it a 1.
Among Us is
It's
never
still,
appropriate.
yes.
Quality, I gave it a 2 because, well, it's the Among Us.
They just copy and paste it. He's just made like one thing out of 3 shapes.
Yeah, but the one thing is. And I gave it a 9 for Forza Communityness thanks to the false advertising and the fact that it's Among Us. You gave it
7.
Which means this is our lowest
similar
scoring
reasons.
car, coming in at 14 points. Which is almost a quarter. Well, only slightly more than a quarter of what the Ford got. Coming in at 51.5 points, which is more than double what the second highest scorer has so far. But I think it may be knocked off the top block as we move on to the next livery.
That is the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
What are the lips
Wait!
for?
Why are the... I've only just seen those.
Yeah, I saw them when I looked at the car and I was so confused. Well, we know your livery,
That's
so I think we can copy
amazing.
that one as well from the last challenge.
I think we can.
Oi, the bonnet is very,
Wait, what?
But, it doesn't beat that.
Oh, God. Oh, wait, there's one on the top as well.
Wait, on the top? You mean like the bonnet?
No, like on the top of your van.
Yes, it is interesting.
Hang on, is there a way to zoom in? Oh my god. The eyes!
I think I was copying the one from last time. Which one was it?
I don't actually remember.
Soup. No, it wasn't. Soup.
Wasn't it on a Celica?
Oh, it was. It was the... Yes. And now we have to rate yours. Which one's that? Is it this?
No, it's Nightfury Viper. This is the one you haven't seen yet.
Okay. So Shrock, the Shrock.
I mean, it's terrifying.
I don't know. Quality, well, it's gotta be.
I mean, it's probably done with tools, so it's kind of cheaty.
Yeah, but who cares? It's still quality. Forza Communityness, I think that's knocked it out of the park.
It's... Right.
Okay. Inappropriateness, remember there's weird lips on the back of it.
Yes.
Maybe. Right. Okay. Right. I think. Well, last time we had that livery on, the livery from the Viper, we gave it a 7 each on inappropriateness. Well, because it's very clearly defined. Anyway, and quality we gave it an 8 and a 7. Well, again, the stickers were, some of them were a bit
It has
weird.
good
And
smile on it. Oh
well,
wait,
that's
no,
not the
that's
quality.
the next. Yes.
Doesn't make it better or worse in quality. And I liked the shiny bit, which is why I gave it a
Shiny
point.
bit. Yes, so we can see your van reflected in it. I think.
And
Anyway,
for communityness, I gave it a 9. Petrol gave it an 8. Lots of skin. Good smile racing. When we move on to the Shrock, which I have given a 5 on inappropriateness because I don't know. I think it's inappropriate to do this to a man.
yes, and I gave it a 2
And the
because,
lips are very
well, it's
weird.
just sort of Shrek.
It isn't though. Imagine if
I know,
this
but
happened to a picture of you.
that would be very amusing.
Quality, I gave it a 10. Flawless. I mean, actually, no, I'm going to have to make that a 9 because you could have at least had his whole head in the side rather than
Yes.
like cutting off somewhere. But other than that, the sticker quality is spectacular.
It is incredible.
And Forza communityness, I gave it a 9 because I don't think anyone else would come up with such a stupid idea.
No.
Which means it still loses out to your Viper by 3
Oh, does
points
it?
and
Oh.
by 7.5 points to 8.5 points to the Ford.
I'm surprised.
But we've got 2 more cars, and I think these are going to be the heavy hitters.
Yes,
These
you're
are the
not ready
ones.
for what I've found.
Okay, well, before we reveal them, the title for mine is the GMC Rosberg.
Yes, whereas mine's just called this. ...
I don't think you're ready for this, though. I see!
And I found one for a car I know a lot of people quite like.
Right. What happened to her legs in this version?
Wait, what?
Look at her legs!
I'd
They
rather
just
not.
get chopped off.
Isn't that how it works on all of them? Oh, I see what you mean. It's not like Ford, but... Wait, is this just a shared sticker that somebody's not applied not very well?
Yes, I think it is. Whereas, what I ended up with is,
well, that.
It's certainly something.
A van with a random person on it.
Yes, I don't know why you'd have a picture of Rihanna on the side of your car, but, sure. I think we should go away and rate them.
This isn't as good as your other van. It doesn't say Tom on the back.
Good point, it doesn't say Tom on the back. Why does it not say Tom on the back? It says Rihanna.
It does. Whoever that is.
I don't know, I think she's a purveyor of umbrellas. I think we can just copy the Civic again for this.
Except
with
the quality's lower,
rating.
yes.
Change that to a 6 and a 7. I was hoping we'd finally beat it. I didn't. I don't think we can beat it because this isn't inappropriate enough.
No.
How do we beat it?
We don't. You just show the Civic again at the end and say it's still...
It's still undefeated.
Well, no, it's been matched by the Ford.
Yes, but that's still the Civic. If the Civic's the original.
No wonder you might find a car that they've put it on better without bits being sort of cut off randomly.
I don't remember.
Although the Civic was fine.
It well enough to know. Right, so the scores for the for this ... not, well, on mine it's not this, it's that ...
Yes.
Well, 49 because it loses 2.25 points for, well, the quality
Yes,
not being
the
as
sort
good
of
as
here where
usual.
the... Yes.
And the Rihanna van, I gave it on inappropriateness, I gave it a 3.5 because I think it's inappropriate to be driving around with a van and with a person on the side of it. Kind of makes it look like you are a kidnapper or purveyor of, well, people.
Yes.
Then you gave it a...
A 3 for that.
I gave it the first ever 11 on quality because this is just amazing.
Which is why I gave it a 10. It's
cheated.
just brilliant.
Yes, I tried to get his beat the Civic, but I don't think it will just because we don't have a high enough inappropriateness rating. Then on Forza Communityness, I gave it a 10 because what is more Forza
So
Community
did
than
I.
driving around with a girl on the side of your car and a gold car with gold rims?
Yes.
Well, that leaves us to the overall scores. Who won tonight's chat? Still undefeated! The Ford Focusivic / Civic, but we can just look at livery on the Nissan. Except we
Yes.
don't really want to do that, but sure.
No, don't do that. I'm just going to spin this round so the van blocks that.
With 51.5 points, followed very closely with 49 points. Wait, that's the Nissan. Followed with 47.5 points by the GMC Rosberg. And in third place, we have the Nightfury Viper / the Viper with the livery from the old challenge again.
Yes.
So at least we have a new number 2. Well, the Rihanna van.
Which is amazing.
Yes. And you can actually see it, unlike the Jennifer Lawrence. No, the what is it? The Britney Spears. No, which one is it? Forgotten already. The Miley Cyrus van,
yes,
which
that.
you can't see for some reason.
Which I could see in Horizon 3.
Interesting. Right, I need to go and get some eye bleach.
Yes, and you should all do that too.
By subscribing to our channels.
And that brings an end to today's video. As ever, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.